Welcome to our deep dive into the fascinating world of Slavic mythology. Imagine a tapestry woven from ancient forests, whispered secrets, and the echoes of thunder. These stories, passed down through generations, offer a glimpse into a world where gods walked among mortals, where creatures of darkness lurked in the shadows, and where the forces of nature held the power of life and death. Today, we'll explore the main gods and creatures that have shaped the cultural heritage and values of the Slavic people. From Perun, the mighty god of thunder, to Baba Yaga, the enigmatic witch of the woods, these figures embody the hopes, fears, and beliefs of a culture deeply connected to the natural world. Prepare to journey into a realm where myth and reality intertwine, where ancient stories still resonate with the human experience. High above the world, in a realm of storms and starlight, sits Perun. Imagine him, if you will, with a beard like tangled lightning, each hair crackling with raw power. He is the god of thunder, the master of storms, a warrior king who defends the heavens and the earth from chaos. In his hands he wields a hammer forged from the heart of a fallen star, each blow echoing with the roar of 1,000 thunderstorms. Perun is the protector of humanity, the guardian of order and justice. He is a god to be both revered and feared, for his anger is as swift and terrible as the lightning bolt. Remember Perun, for his story is etched in every clap of thunder, every flash of lightning, a reminder that even in the darkest of storms there is always a force fighting for order, for justice, for us. Deep within the woods, where the trees whisper secrets to the wind and the sunlight struggles to penetrate the tangled branches, stands a hut. But not just any dwelling. This one perches upon chicken legs, spinning slowly, a whirlwind of dust and leaves marking its unsettling dance. Here resides Baba Yaga, a figure of ancient power, neither wholly good nor evil. Picture her, if you will, with a nose like a gnarled branch, eyes that gleam with unsettling wisdom, and fingers as long and bony as the roots of the ancient trees that surround her. She is a witch, a sorceress, a guardian of the boundary between the world we know and the realm of magic and spirits. Some seek her out for her wisdom, for she possesses knowledge older than time itself. Others fear her curses, for her wrath can be as terrible as a forest fire. Remember Baba Yaga, for she reminds us that the world is full of mystery, that not everything can be easily categorized, and that sometimes the greatest wisdom comes from the most unexpected places. A chill wind blows across the land, stripping the trees bare and silencing the songs of birds. The world sleeps, shrouded in a blanket of snow and ice. This, my friends, is the domain of Morana, the goddess of winter. Picture her, if you will, as beautiful as she is terrifying. Her touch brings not warmth, but the cold kiss of death, freezing the land in its tracks. She represents the cycle of death and rebirth, the necessary darkness that precedes new life. Remember Morana, for she teaches us that death is not the end, but merely a transformation, a journey into the underworld from which life will inevitably spring anew. From the darkest caves, from the deepest swamps, from the heart of volcanoes emerges the Zmey. Imagine, if you will, a creature of immense power, a serpent of monstrous size, its scales gleaming like obsidian, its eyes burning with infernal fire. This is no mere snake, no ordinary reptile. This is a dragon, a creature of myth and legend, its very presence a harbinger of chaos and destruction. Its roar can shake the mountains, its fiery breath can incinerate entire villages. The Zmey embodies the primal fear of the unknown, the lurking danger that lies beyond the familiar. It is a creature of instinct, driven by hunger and rage, a force of nature unleashed. Remember the Zmey, for it teaches us that even in the darkest depths, there is always hope, always the possibility of triumph over adversity. Close your eyes and picture your home. The smell of baking bread, the crackle of a fire in the hearth, the comforting sounds of family. Now imagine a presence unseen but felt, a guardian spirit watching over your domestic peace. This, my friends, is the Domovoy. He is a house spirit, small and often unseen, sometimes appearing as a wizened old man with a long white beard. He dwells in the heart of the home, protecting it from harm, ensuring prosperity and good fortune for its inhabitants. But the Domovoy is not to be taken for granted. Neglect your home, and you risk incurring his wrath. Remember the Domovoy, for he teaches us the importance of creating a harmonious and welcoming home, a place where love and laughter reside. Imagine a meadow bursting with life, wildflowers blooming in a riot of color, the air alive with the buzz of bees and the songs of birds. This is the domain of Vesna, the goddess of spring, a vision of youth and beauty. Now picture a desolate landscape, the trees bare, the ground frozen solid, the air thick with the silence of winter. This is the realm of Morana, the goddess of death and rebirth. These two goddesses, seemingly opposites, are forever locked in an eternal dance, a cycle of death and rebirth, decay and renewal. Vesna brings warmth, life and growth. Morana brings cold, darkness and the promise of new beginnings. This eternal dance reminds us that life is a cycle, a constant ebb and flow between opposing forces. Remember Vesna and Morana, for they teach us to embrace the cyclical nature of life, to find beauty in both the blooming and the fading, and to understand that endings are always followed by new beginnings. Look up at the night sky, a tapestry of stars stretching into infinity. Now imagine two celestial guardians, their eyes constantly watching, their hands holding back the forces of chaos. These are the Zorya, the star goddesses. There are three sisters. Zorya Utranyaya, the morning star, heralds the dawn, opening the gates of heaven for the sun god's chariot. Zorya Vechernaya, the evening star, closes the gates at dusk, ushering in the night. They are the embodiment of vigilance, of unwavering duty, of the constant struggle between light and darkness. Remember the Zorya, for they teach us the importance of vigilance, of standing guard against the forces that threaten to consume us, and of the unwavering belief that even in the darkest of times, the stars will always guide us home. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Slavic mythology. We've walked through ancient forests, encountered powerful gods, and faced terrifying creatures, all in an effort to understand the stories that have shaped a culture. We hope you've enjoyed this glimpse into the rich tapestry of Slavic mythology. These stories, passed down through generations, remind us of the power of storytelling, the importance of connecting with our past, and the enduring resonance of myth in our lives. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating explorations into the world's mythologies.